Hi guys, it's Orla and welcome back to 40 Something Books. Today I have a double book review for you. It is the Detective Max Wolfe series written by Tony Parsons. Now this first book was released in the US I think as The Murder Man and in the UK as The Murder Bag. The second book is The Slaughter Man. So the first book, as you can see, is The Murder Bag and the second book is The Slaughter Man. Now I actually really enjoyed these books, and Tony Parsons is better known for his family drama books such as Man and Boy, which he wrote very well, and this shows through in the Detective Max character. But the first book, The Murder Bag, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a very good book. It's a good crime novel. It's well written, it's very well researched, which may have made it slightly clunky, but he's been compared to Peter James, and I haven't read Peter James, so I don't. So The Murder Bag begins with the prologue where a teenage girl is gang raped and murdered, and the book is basically based on 7 men who went to a privileged school called Pottersfield. They come from sort of varied backgrounds, but it's a very privileged school that they go to, and this is where they meet 20 something years previous to the murders of 2 of these men. Hugo Buck is found dead in his office. He's a rich banker and his throat has been slashed, and this is where the story begins. Max Wolfe has just joined the homicide division of the Metropolitan Police, and we get to know him in this book. We get to see that he's impulsive and he has a relationship with his daughter Scout that is very close. She's 5 and they have a dog, Stan, and he's a single parent. We get to know his colleagues through the book, which leads on to the second one. And I think Tony Parsons does a very good job of making the murders intriguing, and as the men are picked off one by one, we also see that Max Wolfe's life is in danger, and you also get to know about this particular MO, which is very specific, and about the murder weapon. There's a lot going on in the book, and I did enjoy it, and I thought it was reasonably paced, but I felt that the second book was much better. So this leads me on to the second book, The Slaughter Man. Now for me, this book, Tony Parsons is really getting into the crime genre, and he's very good at expressing the relationship between the detective Max Wolfe and his daughter, who is 5, Scout, and the relationships between him and his colleagues. I really enjoyed this book. I think it was faster paced. I found it hard to put down. There is great research done by Tony Parsons into the whole procedures of the Metropolitan Police and the Homicide Division, and I actually really enjoyed that. Now the book begins on New Year's Day with the brutal murder of a family. The mother and father, the mother is from a rich privileged background, and she is survived by a father and a brother and sister, and she was an Olympian and very successful and quite famous in her day. She has she's 3 children, 2 of which were teenagers, and they're murdered on the same night, and a 4-year-old boy, her youngest son. Now he goes missing. Detective Max Wolfe and his colleagues and superiors know that they've only got a limited amount of time to find this boy alive, and the media are putting a lot of pressure on them. I really enjoyed the second novel. I thought it was better plot lines. I got to know Max Wolfe better. He comes across as a very human person in the fact that he can be impulsive when it came to the children. Please remember that this is an adult book and it has triggers for sexual abuse, so I would, it is gruesome in places, but I didn't find it too gruesome that I couldn't read it. I enjoyed the whole plot line, and I felt that it introduced a lot of I suppose moral dilemmas for Detective Max, with one of his colleagues asks him a favour, which is a very big one, but I don't want to spoil the plot, so I won't say. I really think that Tony Parsons is getting into his rhythm, and I look forward to reading the third book in this series. So guys, that was my review of the Detective Max Wolfe series. I know I'm not the best at reviews, I'm trying to improve. So thanks for watching, and please bear with me, and hopefully my reviews will improve in the future. I hope it was of some benefit for you and that you will look up these books, because I did enjoy them. And I look forward to seeing you again. Bye!